Mga bata, wag muna. Yung, yung opening ng classes, that's a very... I will not allow the opening of classes na dikit-dikit yung mga bata. No? Bahala na hindi na makatapos. For this generation, wala na matapos na doktor pati engineer.
To say that this is a difficult situation for our learners is an understatement. Majority of our students' families are daily income earners, and to them, every passing day is a matter of survival. The question of whether to continue schooling was like having to choose among food, health, or education. Naturally, they would choose food. Well, I perhaps would too, given the same situation.
There is also the challenge of the wide digital divide among our students, which puts the ones from the poor families and the far-flung areas at a disadvantage. Distance education requires technology and or at least physical access to learning materials. When it comes to learning modality, there is no such thing as a one-size-fits-all solution to this.
These problems may be beyond the school bounds already, but it has a profound impact to everyone involved in education. Therefore, it is but proper that we go beyond as well. Engaging the local authorities and encouraging full stakeholders' cooperation is imperative because we as school institution cannot do it all alone.
Now, the education literally shifted from classroom to the individual homes of our students. We now need more than ever the involvement of their parents and families as they go about their learning task.
As you can see, parents are really the partners of the school, and it became a challenge when they expressed difficulties teaching their children at home. For the marginal group of people, especially the idle learners in the far-flung schools, this will not be the priority of the parents, considering their socioeconomic status as well as the level of literacy. So, we see it as an opportunity to revisit or perhaps to redesign the learning materials that we send to our learners. The complexity of the modules, although we are using or the most essential learning competencies were designed specifically for independent learning, which requires minimal assistance from teachers and parents. And therefore, we must ensure that the learning modules converse with our students or our learners in developmentally appropriate level. Also, the low literacy level of our ITA parents, and they could not do their part as facilitators at home. Teachers really need to do some home visitations, bringing them their learning materials such as big books, SLMs, as well as tablets. This intervention may bring back the atmosphere of learning, teaching, even outside the school, using the learning hubs in the community.
Shifting to modular distance learning basically meant bringing the classroom to the safety of our pupils' homes. challenge, however, is that majority of our pupils do not have a learning space on their homes, a conducive one. To some, they may have a study area, but distractions are everywhere. Televisions, crying babies, neighborhood noise, and so on.
Also, a conducive space for learning goes beyond the study area. Before, during face-to-face classes, children would go to school with a mindset that they will study and learn something on that day. The schedules were fixed and their minds conditioned for learning. But now, setting a similar psychological climate has been really challenging.
Recognize that a conducive learning space is crucial to the success of distance education. So we came up with an initiative to encourage learners and their parents to purposefully set and design a study area at home through the Search for Best Learning Space program. This may not be enough for now, but it will serve as a model for all pupils.
For students who don't have an actual learning space at home, engaging the community proved to be really beneficial. In a remote area inhabited by Aitas, for example, we sought the help of a local chieftain to mobilize the community into creating kubo or nipa shacks that would be used for learning. These are but a few of the external factors school systems are facing these days. There are and there will be a lot more. The real challenge, however, is the ability to see past these problems, to discover silver linings and opportunities.